and it's also very warm there, so the AC comes on. Welcome, lovely days, to another session of these streets along ass gutters. When last we left off, nothing happened. It's fine. Definitely didn't.
Everything went according to plan.
Yeah. Everything went fine. It was not a session that one would call on the long side, unfortunately, but, you know, such is the way of things.
I didn't have a stray, so it was fine.
Also true.
Wee.
Now the group's all here. We have our Amiré, our Red, our Feargus, our Ross, our Sir Cold Jerkin, and Ovira and Spirits, making the final preparations to descend into some kind of magical vault via a Waystone Magicka.
Dun dun dun.
Now, you've had time to get your various magical equipments finished and or enchanted, collected. Those are everyone's shiny toys that they've picked up in the interim sessions.
Yep. Got all that good shit.
I said,
Yep.
what is? What you guys bring into the table, sorry.
Well, I upgraded my staff. It now does a bunch of lightning and necrotic on crit, and I have put a soulstone into my cool, sexy robes, such that I get advantage on stealth checks.
Wow.
It's pretty handy.
It's pretty good. Though when she was working on your stuff, Vera did stitch in a little Inspirus Rose, you know, gotta sign the handiwork.
Hell yeah.
Little does she know. But that's probably fine. Wait, any last preparations do you make?
Can I get a potion of speed without incident?
Nope.
Then
Definitely not.
You cannot, unfortunately.
yeah, that's why I asked.
Yeah, I know. Anyone else?
I'm just gonna spend time with my wife. Can't tell me
Nope,
no on that one.
Okay, yeah, I can. I could, but I
Nope.
No, she leaves you.
No,
Could I get a potion of invisibility?
probably not.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Alright. So unfortunately you guys are like just really high profile now, and if you go the people that you would acquire such things from are probably not inclined to be your friends, when instead they could be the people to bring you in for them robberies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing nobody knows what I look like.
You do wear an identifying red cloak and have been seen leaving the scene of the crime a couple of times, actually, so it's not like you're completely out of the old... Yeah, no, I mean, it's a risk that all of you have. It'll ease up over time, but, you know. Cute feet! Yeah, Wessex is a freak. Okay then. So, eventually, Vera sighs and packs her belongings together. Writes a letter to her husband if he returns to find her dead. And we'll probably leave that with Kelpie. Kelpie goes, I don't really want to be in charge of something like this because you're all going to be fine, but sure. Okay. And she will tuck it away. She asks Vera if there's any money in it. Vera responds no, because doesn't want anything to get gambled away. The hat and also the cloak of flying, you know.
Yeah. People are gonna see the hat first.
They are. Unless you're flying. They probably do notice the wings before that. When you're Batmaning around holding your cape like a paraglider, that you just go up. Alright. Here, we'll look to the lot of you. Alright, here we are. You're all ready?
Let's go.
As I can be.
Alrighty.
Don't be nervous.
Double checks my bag again. And
Don't be nervous. We'll have your back.
okay. Yeah. Your group can head towards the circle. There is a modicum of sneaking that your party must do. Just a group test to make it there unmolested.
Okay.
How would you like to make that approach?
Stealthily.
So it would seem.
Very much in the middle of the night, it looks like.
Nice!
Yes, I'm using up my inspiration right away.
So you can always just get it back. This party.
Better.
Alright. And we just need one for Ross, a check to get through the town unspotted.
Did you guys play with my character last week, or was I not involved in the?
No, you
mock-up
got abducted by
cascade?
a witch.
No, you were not involved in the cock-up that
Ah.
was last week.
You are absolved of all blame for everything that happened.
Pets.
Oh, sorry.
Give me a test. Like 3 times. Okay. You are all looking a-okay to make your approach to the Ring of Stones. There is a brief moment where Feargus almost has a cute meet with a fucking group of guards. He is pulled back in time and actually proves to be quite stealthy in the end.
Hell yeah.
Or is it a meet cute? Whatever, the same fucking thing. I suppose a cute meet is a fanboy length. You nearly have a meet cute with the guards, drop your spaghetti everywhere after colliding with them. But no, you are pulled back from the brink. They walk right past, and all of you slip in behind them. Entering the Circle of Stones, Vera goes over to a beggar, passes him a gold coin, and tells him to fuck off. He does. At which point she returns to a lot of you, and thumbs up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll take a look, make sure there's no more beggars around before we do this.
Yeah, you can give perception tests.
Nope.
You're fine.
It's the highest perception he's ever rolled.
Hey.
It's unfortunately the highest perception Ross is. It's not, but it feels like it, though.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anyone. I don't mean to bother for Vera, it's not her specialty. And she is a challenge 1 quarter. Okay. 4th dawn. And as you were when you were whisked away to the lower den beneath the city, you are whisked away once more. There is a chill to the air. The scent of moisture. It's very, very dark. At least at first. Until, well, a great big furnace fire just sort of bursts into light. But yeah. You're over here.
What?
Ah, Fergus, no.
How did you do that? Just
I'm
slide
back.
away into the walls. There you are.
Slip.
You zipped it. I had selected my token when you like zipped us to place, and it dragged me right through the wall.
Well, these
No.
walls are haunted.
This is the vault? Looks like a forger's place.
Yeah,
More
as
like a
you
forge than a
look
vault.
around, you can smell something acrid in the air. There is a soft burbling crackle from slumbering coals, recently coaxed into life once more. A trickle of water, maybe the scurry of rats. The flagstones here are uneven. It's evident that moisture and time and maybe even seismic activity has shoved a lot of this around and aside, essentially just popping flagstones up and out of the ground. Where you are, it is especially haphazard. You can see behind you is a gigantic rusted iron gate. It is considerable in size. Like, it touches the ceiling of this otherwise quite low-hanging area. Beyond this big rusted iron gate, you can see only darkness. Ahead of you are where the various light sources are. And yes, even those of you with dark vision only see darkness beyond. Ross's passive perception is high enough to realize that on the other side of this is actually a perfectly matte black painted surface. It gives the illusion of there being a great corridor downwards of just impossible depth and dark.
Weird.
Okay. Well, which way do we go first?
Feargus, as you walk towards the forge, you can see that it is dusty and unused, although there is the faint oily shimmer on the ground of what looks like it might have been maybe just a bunch of lubricant and forging stuff. There's an old knocked over container that's been like dropped into the wheel of this whetstone and just probably just crushed at some point.
Greasy.
A little
You
greasy.
said the fire's like going, like just been relit or something like that?
Yeah, as you appeared, that fire burst into light.
Okay, so it's magical.
Some kind of magic.
Mm-hmm. The forging equipment looks rather mundane. It's dusted or decrepit, like the wood is barely holding itself together on the frame. There's a deep pitted rust marks inside the anvil. It could be restored, but you'd need the equivalent of a lot of hard fucking work because it's not like there's a, like a die grinding lathe in this time period.
Yeah.
Interesting. As you check for traps, you do notice these statues here. They appear to be of, it looks like different dragons.
You know, my staff has a dragon horn on it. I'm gonna just reach up and poke one of these statues.
Oh,
I'm
with
gonna
the
get back.
Yeah, with the horn.
Nothing happens. You can see that there are little plaques, although they are completely dusted and worn down. Do any of you have access to mending, perhaps?
Good question.
Let me check.
The answer is not
No.
me.
No,
Okay.
I don't have magic.
They
Can-
will be a test to discover the reading behind.
What
Are they in
kind of
common or?
test?
Calligraphers, forgery, or raw intelligence.
Could I use an alchemist kit to try and, like, get rid of all the accumulated gunk off of it with a little quick admixture?
I'll give you a disadvantaged one. There's a chance that you just ruin the plaque if you're using something to try and burn your way down to the embedding or embossing.
I'll give it a go. 10.
Okay. It doesn't. Well, it's not so bad that you ruined them, but it does not improve the legibility.
Alas.
Okay. It's just like a raw intelligence test.
Yeah, raw intelligence. Otherwise, Amy, as you come around the corner, there is a source of light to the south.
There's also
in the
water.
There is indeed a staircase that seems to lead down to water, and you can hear a trickling. There is a burbling fountainhead, as opposed to a dragon. This figure appears to be like a human, done up in like a. We'd recognize it as like an overly dramatic gothic skull, very 40k perhaps in its delivery. It's overtly embossed and not. You wouldn't call it human because it's too perfectly sculpted and shaped. And you
Alright.
wouldn't call it. I guess you'd call it morbid, but it's more along the lines of gothic than particularly necromancery.
I am gonna get up on my little broom so I don't trigger any like floor plates or anything. I'm just gonna slip into the shadows around the corner here, see if I can get a better look.
Is there a poker?
You discover as you come around the corner that there aren't really any shadows to cling to. Their light source is being beamed around the corner of this, and it belongs to a creature.
I'm going to cautiously move along the floor here,
Sure.
trying to
But-
avoid like any floor panels that look like they'll trigger a trap or anything like that.
Before
Yes.
anybody else moves along, is there a poker I can use to poke around in the fire?
There is not one, but there is like an old unforged sword that you could use to poke it. It's just resting on top
Sure. Can I poke around,
that
see if
one
there's
there.
anything in there?
of. Yeah, give me a 1d20. Interesting. Give me a d2.
Dos.
Okay. Within, you find a gold ring.
Like,
Right.
is there? Wait, hang on.
Oh,
Is there writing on that ring?
There is writing on the ring.
Uh oh,
what's it say?
man, what have you done?
I prepared explosive
My
runes today.
precious.
Precious. Yeah, of course, Feargus, the fucking gremlin, your little goblin over here, is the one who finds the ring. For some reason, all of your voice receptors stop sounding harmonic and just raspy instead. Ring.
Yeah, so what does the ring say?
Can I read whatever it says?
It appears to be in Elven. Do you speak the language of the elves?
I sincerely doubt it, but
I do.
I do not. I speak deep speech.
Of course
Oh
you do.
man, it should have been a deep speech. Oh well. No, it appears to be written in Elven. It is a
Well,
solid
I
gold
will-
ring and is resting within the coals. It is covered in soot, but it does not appear to have been damaged by the heat.
Likely magical.
Pocket it and wait until I'm closer to.
Okay, you take 1 fire damage as you pocket the golden ring that been sitting inside the
In the
smelting
fire.
forge.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Am I good to move forward?
You are.
Okay. Let's take this one step at a time. Which one? Which one? You know what? Let's go ahead and try and skip all them. Can I jump to like the railing here?
Sure.
I have infected the party with mind poison. These are all trapped.
All right, from where you are, let's have a look here. How much can you see? Oh yeah, you can see the edge of a creature, and you can see that it is a light source. At least I assume to you, you can see that it is a light source giving off light. Yes.
Yes, I can
Yes.
see the light source going out to there.
All right. Everyone, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 10.
Mine is 9.
Sweet, sweet. Sidebar: what would be your passive insight if you were to put a number to that?
My
Probably
passive
also
insight.
9.
So let's see here. Insight is the same as that one. It'd be a 10.
Okay. You feel uneasy, but nothing's giving you any particular signals right now. You just see that there is some creature that is glowing and resting in this water. The water appears to be, tough call. Maybe like 8 foot deep.
Aha.
Okay, can I roll active perception for any traps around here?
Investigation is the check to make. For that.
Investigation, even?
You can.
No.
Can I understand the plaques with a 15?
Yeah, you can.
Wow.
You find one that says, I have to double check the names of these. Lady Amethyst, never forgotten. Sir Sapphire, always forgotten. Dame Topaz, always mistaken.
Hey, Carrie was very rarely mistaken.
Duke Emerald, always mistaking.
Always mistaking.
Oh no, it's a riddle.
They're all
Okay.
named after Gemeralds.
Duke General.
Was there? No, there wasn't more on the other side. But there was something down there on the other side of the hallway.
Feargus was definitely saying those out loud as he was reading them.
Oh, okay then.
In
Yeah,
case
this
that
is,
matters.
Let's see. Does that matter? We just do GM roll for it instead. All right. Yeah, it's not smart enough to try and trick you. All of you get an image in your head. The image is of a slice of cake placed perfectly on a plate. The plate looks like red ceramic. The cake is the prototypical like sandwich, jam sandwich, icing, buttercream.
Nice.
Okay.
I like cake.
And all of you get that image in your head at the exact same time.
Anyone else think about cake?
I try to
Vera
think
from
back.
behind goes, yes?
Interesting.
I attempt to think back about that same cake, but with a bite out of it.
You don't get the sensation that it does anything. You just get hungry.
Damn.
I have an idea. I saw something along the other hallway. Let's go back that way.
Something is calling us to cake.
Ooh, Northie, I think you've stepped up far enough.
Oh. I was tired of seeing a wall. I want to see where everyone was.
You do.
He wanted to see the cake.
Let me double check here. How much can you see? Oh, you can still only barely see a Cuspiolon. I'll make a test for it, see if it spots you. I will not show its name. So let's just do No, okay. You'll find no mind Northie. If you stepped one more out, I didn't realize how hard this corner is. It's a pretty deep corner.
It's a pretty deep corner.
I can still see a sliver. Can I?
Yeah, all of you can see a sliver. It's okay.
So
I
does
can't.
anything trigger my passive perception or
What's yours?
my passive perception is 19. My passive insight is 16.
Okay, then yeah, you definitely sense this thing, and you got the feeling that you are being waited upon. Whether for good or ill, it's hard to say.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
I can
pounce back up
relay
here
that
and
quietly
jump
to
back this
Fergus.
way. Let's try going down the other hallway. I think I saw doors, and maybe they have to do with those gems.
I'm sure we can arrive at the cake this way.
I don't think there's any
Oh.
cake coming.
I'll tell you what, with your
I
passive as well,
believe.
when you were looking into that room, you noticed that of the 3 gothic skulls, one of them was not pouring liquid into the pool.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay, as you step around here, this looks more like something belonging to a mage. There is a great big plinth of stone. The stonework of the actual structure, unlike the flagstones around it, has not been damaged by time. It almost looks like it's just sat on top of all of the broken stone, that it is in such good condition. You would hazard a guess that there is at least faint magic on all of it over there. You can see that
Okay.
there is an orangey red gem resting on one of these plinths.
Whoa.
It is glowing faintly.
And I put an arm out and towards Amire. I'm like, can you read what this says? And I hold out the ring.
Sure, let's take a look. Oh, that's hot.
Would it still be hot after we've been sitting around?
It's only been like a minute.
Yeah, it's only
It'll
been like
still
a
be
couple
pretty
minutes.
warm. It won't be that hot, I don't think. Pretty sure dry gold slim here is pretty cold to the touch.
All right, so you read My Precious. My precious Sir Mason, fire of my heart.
Oh, it belongs to the Masons. My
Appears
precious.
to be an old golden wedding band.
Interesting.
Here, Red, if you're still interested in getting in with Alba's good graces.
Sure.
Yeah, it is faintly enchanted. If you had the time to, or inclination to identify it, you could.
Yeah, we can do that later.
We can give it to
What's
that?
Vera to work on while we're adventuring.
Feargus doesn't go Gollum over the ring.
But I found it. She can do magic, but she actually doesn't have identify. She's a cleric.
I mean, none of us have identify, I don't think. Realistically
Then
speaking.
she can try. She can try a test.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. This ring appears to grant you fire resist.
Oh, that's handy.
Nice.
That's pretty nice.
Still think probably red, because you already got a bunch of resistances.
I have no attunement slots.
Oh, well, in that case,
Does not require
I'll
attunement.
take it. Oh,
Oh, okay.
What?
damn.
that's pretty handy.
Nice.
Mhm. Just a little golden wedding ring of fire resist. Does not require attunement.
It's not cursed or anything, right?
She shrugs helplessly. Fucking beats me.
We put it on Feargus and he just gets some massive honkers.
Oh
Well,
no.
let's find out. I will slide the ring onto one of my fingers.
What finger do you put it on?
Oh no. It's a dangerous question.
I did.
Clearly the ring thing.
Well, no, because she already has a wedding ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Oh,
already have a wedding ring on.
yeah.
And you can put a second ring on the same finger, but yeah.
Is it a thing in the US where
You
you
the
get
ring
the
finger on the other
engagement?
hand, right?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you do the engagement and the
the
ring
engagement and the wedding
the
ring on them.
same.
Yeah, yeah. I so rarely see that depicted when I'm like, I feel like it's really, really common in the UK.
Do I just put it on like the opposite ring finger?
Up to you.
Put it on a finger you don't really feel like you need in the future, just in case.
It turns into the fire finger.
I mean, that would be like the opposite, like ring finger. That would like basically be the right hand ring finger. That should be fine, I think.
Sure. All right. You have fire resist. Congratulations.
Okay.
For all you know, that question was inconsequential. I'm just fucking with you, but you know.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's
Carry
go
on.
across the board. Looking for traps as we go forward.
Hmm?
No traps.
Nope, looks perfectly safe to you.
Well, let me try. Yeah.
Oh,
You have
I
no
see
reason to
some-
believe that Red fucked it.
I have no reason to believe that anybody other than me should be checking for traps, since that's usually my job.
Yeah, fair. All right.
I mean, I have
you,
a pretty good investigation too.
you don't
so.
detect any traps in this room.
Okay.
I see some glowing gems along the wall there.
That's an interesting
as
set
you
of gems too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you walk out onto the corridor, you can see on the opposing wall into the next room here, there is indeed a selection of gems. One appears to be, you might have guessed it, an amethyst, a sapphire, a topaz, and an emerald.
Do they have anything written below or above them?
Nope.
Do they look like they can be taken off the wall?
With great effort, yes.
Did
Do
the
they look
did the
like
heads
they can
out
be
there
pushed
look like they
into
could
the
be?
wall?
No, they do not.
Were the
So
dragon
they don't look like they can
heads
be pushed in?
takeable, offable?
My answer of they would not was to you, Savin. No, they do not look like they could be taken off the wall.
No, thank you.
Sorry,
do
you
the
were saying?
gems look? Do the gems look like they could be pushed in?
From where you are, you have no idea.
They're
They appear to be
circling.
resting on top of perhaps a shrine, except it's banded like a stop.
Wow.
Just hitting the trap check button too.
Yay!
Yep.
Yay!
Bye, Slim.
Yay!
Thump,
Oh no!
crunch. You tumble down what appears to be an old pile of bones, landing on the flagstone below. Crump, roll, thump.
Shwoop.
Fergus, are you
Lots
alright?
of bones down here.
Oh, he's alive.
Like an
Oh, he's not dead,
absurd
good.
amount of skulls.
Wait right here, I'll be back in a moment.
Did he take any fall damage?
I
from
start
that?
digging. I start digging.
No,
through.
actually, because he,
It looked like a
as you can
slide.
see, it's a slide. It's a super
Yes,
fun, happy
slide.
slide.
Amy,
You should look
I-
around down
It's
there,
not-
see if there's anything like
I
that's
start
going to
digging
try
through
to
the
eat
skulls.
you.
You start digging through the skulls.
Before anyone can stop me.
Alright, athletics, go for it.
I'm-
See how much digging you get done before Amy's just getting ready to float down.
yeah, he's just gonna float down and grab you. It's gonna like drive a python into the floor here so the thing can't close behind her, and then do.
All you see of Fergus is just his
Yeah,
tail.
you just see Fergus's tail and ass sticking out of a bone pile as he's just fucking just burrowing into here, digging away. Roll me d20.
My mage hand just grab his tail and yank.
It's not a very powerful yank.
No, it's not. It's just enough to get his attention. Like, what are you doing?
Fair.
I mean, it's like 5 pounds
I'm
of force.
digging. Look at all these skulls.
Why would you be compelled to dig skulls?
There could be things in here.
I'm sure there
asked
are,
you,
but
Fergus,
why are you doing
while you're
it?
digging, your hand brushes across something.
Shh, I found something.
I'm going back up.
Is it another skull?
No, it's not. Well, actually, sort of.
Yeah, it's the head of a monster.
It's about to eat you. Why do you think there's a bunch of bones down there?
It appears to be a large pair of dentures.
Oh,
Oh,
They are made of solid silver.
Nice.
wait a minute.
They
That
have
seems
got
where
a-
you're going. You're gonna
Yeah.
turn
They
into a
are-
werewolf for
They
those.
they have prominent incisors on them.
Hell yeah.
Those are absolutely going to turn you into a werewolf.
Werewolf dentures.
Yeah, Amy, you can just fly back up and out of there.
just rolling her eyes. He's decided to
wouldn't
be a
wanna be the
puppy
werewolf
today
with-
and is digging away.
I found something.
Well, bring it
No,
back
come
up.
back.
No.
Don't you have a climb speed anyways?
Yeah,
Did
yeah, you
leave
literally
a rope.
can.
Oh yeah, I have a climb.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just
no, I
fly
only
out.
have a climb speed when I'm raging.
Oh.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, okay. You'll need a hand.
And you can still climb. It just takes,
I can
half
go
speed.
get him.
He's
It's
fine, he
it's
can
like that
fly.
when a kid tries to run up a playground slide.
Yeah.
Eventually, he gets enough momentum to just sort of like scramble, and then to leap on for a flat surface and pull up.
Reverse gravity. Nice.
I'm surprised. I thought there'd be a monster at the bottom trying to eat you.
I do a like I have the dentures in the hand. I'm like, there was a monster. I ate it.
So you found dentures in a pile of skulls and you put them in.
They're on his hand.
No,
Oh,
they're on
okay.
his hand. You did it puppet style.
Okay,
You
that's
should put 'em
not
in,
as
just
bad.
go ahead, put 'em
You
right
do
on
though
in.
get the impression that it's as a very poor ventriloquist.
Yeah. It's like technically his ventriloquism is perfect, but because of the gestalt nature of witnessing them moving, it's a terrible impersonation. You're pretty sure.
You should just go ahead and put them in.
He doesn't. He can't.
I could put them
Oh,
in when I'm
you're right.
raging, but it'd be a bad idea.
Would it though?
He has to rage so that his fucking jaw unhinges for the murdering. It just puts them in the clampinators. When his rage ends, he gets the worst lockjaw you've ever seen.
Christ.
Grinds it flat, just pancakes the whole thing, pulls out like one long silver wafer.
Right.
Okay then.
All right.
I
Over
look in
here,
the
you can
vent.
see a mysterious glowing pool of slime.
It's
Push.
goo.
Push Fen into it.
Dick first.
No.
Dick first. There looks to be
Watch
a
out.
glowing rock down this way.
Yes, watch out for that green.
What about it?
What is that?
It's there.
What am I looking at?
It appears to be a
A
big
body.
glowing green rock that is next to a backpacked adventurer, or maybe a were rat, judging by the size of it and the fact that they've got a tail and a rat's head.
Why was he carrying uranium
I mean,
or warp?
Because it's
stone?
warpstone. Yeah, it's warpstone.
it looks-
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Warpstone, good. Yes, yes.
it looks kind of similar to that yellow rock that was over there.
I suppose it does. Yeah.
Does a bit.
That one's meant to be closer to purple, I believe.
Well, no, I
can't
mean more like
remember.
that stone in general looks the same as like that one.
Yes, they are the same shape.
Oh. I swear it's orange.
Does this have like
Could
a
be.
plinth in front of it that looks like it's readable?
Nope. They
Oh,
have
okay.
symbols on them that all look like little doors.
Wow.
Okay. I saw like those usually would be like a written thing or like a plinth or
Yeah,
something.
they are like ribbed indents though to give you the impression of a door. Same with they look like the ones that's right here on the wall as well. They all look like doorways here as well.
Okay. You said there's symbols on them?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if I poke the purple crystal?
You climb up onto this little wooden shrine, and it breaks beneath you. Just your leg goes clean through it,
Oh!
and then you tumble back into the hole again.
Okay.
God damn it.
You have to once again.
Does the symbol on this one match any of the ones over here?
Slay.
There are no symbols like differentiating them. They all look like that same square in set and a square
Oh,
in set and
okay,
square.
okay.
Like they are
I thought-
identical to all of these.
Okay. When you said symbols on them, I thought like there's actually like symbols on them.
Yeah, no, that square well, I mean it's a square set in a flat plane hexagon, which is the same as on these as well.
Yeah.
They're all meant to
I more
represent
thought
rules.
like like actual differing
Yeah.
symbols.
Nope, all identical.
I bring this metal bit back up out with the debris that probably fell with me.
Yeah, it looks
Assuming
like it
it's
was
real.
a post that was meant to hold up a like a knight's banner or maybe like a house sigil. It's rotted and worn away to nothing, unfortunately, and your stomp through it appears to have finished the job.
Oh, I see now.
All right, so you mage hand to rifle around in the backpack.
Mhm.
You roll me a d2.
Sure. 1.
All right. You find a thieves kit tool set and a large bag of ball bearings and 1 alchemist fire.
Nice.
And also some, looks like some uneaten rations might have been inside a container at some point, but they are long gone.
I will
Most certainly picked clean by rats.
I'll hand the ball bearings to Feargus, compelled by some unknown force.
What am I gonna do with these?
I don't know. Seems like something you'd like to play with.
Quick, throw him down the slide. Clink, clink.
I dropped the entire bag. Like, empty
Yeah.
the entire bag down the slide just to see what it sounds like.
I mean, if anything, like you can see how it's got like these hooked ridges
So
and stuff in it. It's like a
satisfying.
big pachinko that just goes all the way down for a while.
So satisfying.
It's deeply satisfying.
Did the statues of the dragon heads look like they could have something put in them?
I think that we're supposed to push these in a specific order.
Oh, did anything happen when I pushed it?
You were unable to push it in.
Did I even make it?
Okay, allow me to try.
It
I'm just gonna...
Didn't really.
Alright, so let's see. Do we have an order
They're
we
in the
want to
wrong
try
order.
before I start pushing things at random?
The purple one was
Well,
first.
I don't know yet because we have like the 4 gems up there where it's never forgotten, always mistaking, or always mistaken and always mistaking.
Okay, so let's start off by pressing the amethyst one.
Just as well so it doesn't get lost, I'll put it in Garde's chat as well, so you don't have to like scroll up in the game chat over and over.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're looking up at the wall, you can see like behind where the stone that's been set in, like there's little bits of evidence, like of runes having been behind them around there, like as much as the symbols that appear to be on this sliding platform down. You can make an Arcana test.
Okay. That's a skill I'm good at, ostensibly.
This appears to be like code and shorthand, so you don't really understand it. Like it is about magic. It is not a spell that has been put down. It's definitely a code that's been left. Maybe it's a code for teleportation circles because you definitely are getting Portamancy vibes from it.
I will write the code down just in case.
You will be here for quite a long time. It appears to go along the depths of that slide all the way down.
Oh, unfortunate. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, like the code is
Yeah.
probably like only maybe a handful of different codes, but it's indistinguishable because they're all encoded.
Right. Okay. Back to pushing the amethyst button, if at all possible.
Let me double check a thing.
Push it, push it, push it.
Yeah, you are able to push the purple one in.
Chunk. Alright. Then we're
Now
gonna
do the blue one.
skip the sapphire. Because we're supposed to forget that one. Then...
Let me make a dex save to see if I can pull back my paw in time.
Can
Yes,
I
yes, you
give
can.
him advantage
Yes.
because Amy's like swatting him away? It's like, no.
It's
Too late,
fine,
I already
you
got a
it.
21.
You got it. Yes, it's fine.
It's like, no. Okay. So don't do that one. Now, mistaken and mistaking. I feel like we should flip those two, so I'm going to push Emerald next. Chunk.
Degree.
It does not push in.
How about Topaz then?
Do the orange one.
It does not push in. And as you push on it, the purple one pops back out again. You can make a perception test if you would like.
I'd like Ross to make it, frankly, but sure.
He can't make it from there.
12.
You can make out a
Leave it in there.
distinct a distinct soft ticking from behind the wall, and then that ticking has now stopped now that the button has popped back out again.
I see. There's a time component.
Purple, blue,
No, I don't think blue's
orange, green.
next.
I feel we're missing some clue somewhere.
Stand back.
Why?
He's about to
Do not
walk.
try and push them
So
all
I
at the
can
same
push 'em.
time.
No.
Without worrying about also knocking you back into the pit.
Amy's just gonna like put the tip of her staff on your chest and like gently push you back. Like, no, stop.
Stop pressing the button, please.
This is puzzle time, Feargus,
Let me
not
push the button.
flail around time.
Let me do the puzzle.
We just leave
I'm the
Feargus there for a
puzzle
while, just going beep,
master.
boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Starts making noises next. It becomes a fucking Simon Says button game. Bleep, 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 bleep.
I didn't into that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's amethyst first. Sapphire feels like it should be the one we don't press, but maybe I'm thinking too deep into this.
Blue button. After the purple button.
It doesn't go in.
Amy
Even after the purple.
Correct.
just conks you on the top of the head. Bonk.
It was worth a try.
Would you please talk through things instead of just doing them? That's how we're going to trigger traps.
I mean, doesn't it gotta be purple?
No, well, purple is what we...
Green, then?
Yes, that's the next thing we're going to try. He pushes
I feel like
amethyst and
there's-
then the topaz.
And Topaz does not go in.
Wait, no. That was what we tried the
No,
first time.
Wasn't we tried...
Yes, it was.
Yeah, because remember we didn't hit sapphire.
No, we tried amethyst then
You
emerald.
did not try Emerald. No, you didn't.
But-
You did Amethyst Topaz.
Okay, well,
Oh no, you did try Emerald before.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Before that,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
thought-
yeah. You tried them all. That button doesn't go.
okay, so
anywhere.
none of these
I
buttons
don't
other
think
than
we're gonna do.
amethyst go in.
Correct.
I don't think
And then
that's-
there's something-
Unless
And then it
we
comes back
need
out.
to
Wait.
start with something else then.
With a different one.
Yeah.
Let's go try
what
and
about-
find
what
other
about
things
green
around here
first?
first.
Okay, let's push green first. We can brute force this if...
It doesn't. It does not push in.
Let's not try and
Reggie
brute
watches.
force.
They completely ignore you.
Oh
and
my
keep
God.
trying to push flat buttons.
All right, look, there's a stone down there. There's stones on this thing here. Let's try and see if we can't put more stones over here, and if they trigger something, maybe
Wait, we
that'll
should
give us
try-
a clue.
We should
Rock.
try orange first. Though.
Where did it even go? I
Try
don't even-
orange. It does not go in.
Okay. So these just
that's
aren't
alright.
buttons at all. It's only the amethyst is even a button. So I'm gonna just...
Maybe.
That's not.
I mean,
that's
none of
not-
the other buttons have pushed in at all.
Yeah, but maybe that's because, like, maybe we haven't triggered the right. Maybe we aren't pushing.
Alright,
them
I'm just
right,
gonna
you know?
push the fucking
Okay,
amethyst and then see if anything
so-
happens in here.
No, nothing happens.
Oh,
Can I
Okay,
pull.
so
any of
No, you
Okay,
can't pull any buttons.
so
Darn.
just pull it out and
the
it's just like a-
plates,
Yes.
are
these
they
plates.
pushable? Are they
Yes, they appear
openable?
to be pressure plates.
Okay.
Did we take the green down there, by the
Nope.
way, while you were mage handing things?
Nope, she only mage handed in the backpack.
I don't want to
Just
touch
left
the
the stone where
cancer
it lie.
crystal. You go do that if you want it.
Grab it with your mage hand, and then I'll pick it up
I am not touching that.
right here.
No.
I make grabby hands at it.
Okay, it doesn't.
Gently
It doesn't
mage hand
magically. It
with
doesn't
my
magically
brain.
snap towards
That's
you. I'm
what you
afraid.
think, Skow. It does magically float towards Feargus.
Alright.
Oh, fucking invisible
Okay.
mage hand it. After Amy says she won't do it.
Alright. Just let's see here. What's the best way to? It's just a little one of them. Bam! Now you have it. I know, it's so subtle.
him the magic.
All right, you hold what appears to be a large emerald in your hand.
Move out of the way, Cancer Crystal coming through.
Okay, let's try and push the one that's already got a stone on it before we just put more on, shall we?
But
I hover next to
It's
this
resting
one
on top of a pressure plate.
with
don't
the
call
crystal.
Slim that.
Oh, I thought like the plates on the side were pushing,
Oh,
and
nope,
that's why I
no,
was asking.
Nope, the
the
top
things
is the
on
top
the
of the plate.
side are
Because
the
think a
door
Skyrim
thingies.
Skyrim style, like the rest
Oh,
thing on the
okay,
top.
okay.
are the, like,
All right, then yes, go
door
ahead and put
symbols.
the cancer one on there.
Put the green one
Okay.
right here.
All right. That results in. Let's see, which one are you? Okay. You do hear a noise, a splash.
Like
Okay.
a single splash, or like a continuous, like maybe
It
that
is
other
a
head is.
It is a very large, weighty splash.
But only one.
Just one.
Okay.
Gonna
So
look
that's
over
probably dropped another
here.
one into the stuff over there.
Gonna carefully keep out of this thing's line of sight and go see if anything's mage handleable over here.
No, but there's also now a head missing from the wall.
Which wall?
Is it the one that wasn't spouting anything?
Yeah, look here. 1 second. Let's see if you can tell the difference.
No, it's not in my line of sight. I can't fucking see.
You're looking at this wall right here.
Yeah, but it's dynamic
we can't
lighting,
see over
Skow.
there.
I can't fucking see
Yeah.
anything down there.
Oh,
My
I
line of
see.
sight
I thought you
is
had.
goes like this.
Yeah, like the line of sight like ends like this sort of thing.
Oh, I see. You literally just are out of the very edge of it. I apologize.
Yes.
Then yeah. Where you were stood right there. Let me just.
If you'd like to
Just
move me so I
previewing
can
you.
see it, that's fine.
Move yourself forward.
Oh, there's a
There
passage.
you go. Yep.
Amy's gonna.
That also used to be one of the gargoyle heads. If you remain where you are, I will just magically fill in the section of wall. Bam!
That probably would have been so
Holy
much cooler if I
shit.
could have ever seen it.
It would have been so much sweeter, but I thought you'd seen it. And
Where'd everyone end up?
Back in the water room.
Water room.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's open. Once everyone's joined her,
Let me just.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and just kind of look around here.
All right,
That is-
initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
You will get the impression of that same picture of a delicious slice of perfect cake, but now it has a big bite missing out of it.
I was gonna try and bite us. We're the cake.
You're a delicious sweet treat that has come for it to eat.
Look, I understand. I'm a delicious treat for my wife, but not for this thing. Old Teal'c. I've never seen that name before.
You've never heard of an Otiuk?
Nope.
Never heard of a radiant one
I
before.
have.
That's interesting.
No, yeah, Radiant Otiuk is a new thing, but typically Otiuk are like a bitey, paralyzing, like sewer-dwelling monsters that just like eat garbage, and then they will occasionally kill you.
Understandable.
Yeah, they. Here you go. Symbiotic guardians.
Oh,
Sentient subterranean beings can coexist with Otyuks, employing them as garbage disposal.
Yeah.
As long as they're fed, they
Otyuks.
refrain from attacking other creatures.
Understandable.
This does not appear to be a particularly fed one, and a sweet treat has just turned up.
No,
Yeah,
we
and
could've been
unfortunately, of all
friends.
the people, wait, actually, a Dungeoneer's pack does come with food in it. I certainly don't need it.
You know what? Since you're the first one who came around the corner, I'll let you make an animal handling test.
Sure. Can I give myself advantage by just throwing my entire ration pack at this thing? Just be like, here you go.
Yeah, sure.
Friend.
Unfortunately, it consumes it and then looks
you
at you as
wanna-
though, like, fucking, what was that? Like, fucking third breakfast? I'm not done yet. It's time.
Oh, well.
third round because this is like
I
one
like
of the
how I
first.
finally rolled like a really good initiative and everyone just rolled better than me anyway.
Yeah, they still fucking steamed you. All right,
Yeah.
Reg, you're up first. You hear this
Yeah.
thing. Well, you feel this thing, and its intent to consume.
Okay. The water's like 8 foot deep, right?
Yes.
All right. I can barely see him. Actually, I can see him. So that's within range because I have the little telescope.
You are right. Yeah, you have the telescope, so it's fine within range. Unfortunately, it still has a lot of cover against you, like more than most of its body is behind a wall. As far
I
as
mean, yeah.
amounts of it that you can see. So
I can probably actually get further over and see him better. I have more space. How about that?
let me see what
He's about,
you can
he's
see.
about halfway.
You can see half of him. He's only got +2 AC.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. 1, 2.
Miss hit.
Cool.
All right. It
And
scrapes.
And that will be it for me this turn.
Ross.
All right. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. It'd be nice if I. Let's see. I can get over.
Yeah.
That gives me a little more thing to see.
Let's see what your angle is. You can see less than half of it, just about. It has 4 AC against you.
You can
Okay.
stand in my square and then
Yeah,
stand
if you stand in her
Amiré.
square, you can see exactly half, and that is 2 AC.
All
instead of
right.
4.
Yeah, I can do that and then move out later.
Sure.
Let's see. What's the range on a hand cross?
3120. But if you have a telescopic sight, it becomes 4120.
I don't have that, so I'll
And you
shoot
are
at
making a
disadvantage.
disadvantaged shot, and it has +2 AC.
Time to shoot me in the ass.
All right.
It's possible.
Big target.
Oh,
All right, that is a miss.
That's a shame.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
you do not hit. You also hit with left.
I can put the hunter's mark on it though.
Okay.
I should have done that in
Sakal
the first place.
jerkin. All right. How do you reach this thing? Sorry. This is 8 foot deep water.
You appear to be muted, Trey, if you're saying anything.
Okay. When does the water get deep?
Almost immediately. You can see by the staircase here how it just immediately bottoms out.
Okay. Never mind. Then I was up here.
Mhm.
I will give him a mean stare.
Okay.
Listen, I have throwing daggers and I can't throw them that far.
I mean,
No.
Understandable. Yeah.
yeah.
Feargus.
All right. I rage and I pick the swimming thing.
You pick swim power.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
You dive in like a shark.
I swim underwater and I arrive here.
All right. And also now look at friend. He's just such a friend.
Warforged.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh.
They are adorable. / horrifying. You will get horrible diseases, but well, Feargus won't. But you know.
Well,
There-
I don't think I get
Plate
diseases
rot.
either, to be fair.
Yeah,
No,
you're undead.
You're
You
a
can get
vampire. You do
diseases.
not catch diseases. Actually, no, you can carry diseases. You can't
That's
catch
true.
them, but you can certainly carry them.
That's fine though. I'm
Understand.
not too bothered.
No.
Sounds like a Carl problem, frankly.
Yeah, when you're carrying them, you can resolve the problem at your leisure. All right, Feargus, show me what you got.
Once I'm being attacked by a kitty. I'm
You
making
can
my
get
way
plate
there.
rot from this thing.
That's a hit. Look at you. You've been using an underwater weapon. You tried him.
Tridents ignore the underwater rules.
They do. 14
God,
damage.
tridents are still based.
They're great. You can't topple him while he's
Pop-
swimming, unfortunately.
Bonk.
9. Excellent. And you know what? I think now is a good time to use this. All right, you take 15 radiant damage. And you are
Ow.
blind.
Oh, then wouldn't that
Actually,
make that
wait, that
into a
second one should have
12?
been a miss. You know what? I fucked that up. I'll take away the damage of the second one there. You would have been blinded for the second attack. Unless you have blind sight. I don't think you have blind sense.
I don't think so.
Is there a range
Then,
on
yeah.
that, or is it just fucking infinite?
8. It appears to be... you don't know. I've used it on a melee, and he's been shot, but...
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been struck yet, though.
True. And then he just got
Yeah.
struck. And then he blinded.
Yeah.
Yes, it is just melee.
Yeah, sounds like melee.
Alright, so yeah. Feargus takes 8 radiant damage and is blinded. His second to swing and misses. Amiri.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the one who went up there.
Yeah, you guy
Yeah.
didn't run up and whack it first and take a horrible radiant damage.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, I don't think he'll have any significant cover here. I'm gonna
No, you're far enough down now.
shoot him with a fucking bow, I think. Yeah. Whip.
That is a hit for good damage.
Yep. And then I'm gonna cunning action. Run the fuck away.
Run the fuck away! You don't want to get attacked by the radiant.
No, I really, really don't.
You don't? You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. And those of you up on the platform can see Amy looks a little more distressed than is the norm. She flies past. What?
Yeah. All right. A bite.
Such disease.
Can't remember
Wow.
what your AC is. So it's just like, or become diseased. Fucking which disease? Doesn't say. Just got to use the
You
list.
just diseased.
You just have a disease. Enjoy. Because it's so
Enjoy.
ill thought out across all the fucking books.
Yep. As most diseases are in 5e, 6e, 1e, whatever.
All right. You will have it deal 2d8 tasty bunny. Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
And he's gonna, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna put the dice roll on this so it doesn't. You know, Amy looked real spooked. How far is that? Yeah, no, it's a bit far. Alright. Yeet! Alright. I need constitution saves from Feargus and from Cole.
Wow.
Alright, neither of you take extra bludgeoning and you are not stunned. Oh, you take half the bludgeoning. Sorry, you both take 5 bludgeoning damage. Neither of you are stunned. Feargus, you appear not to have taken any damage. Or
Yeah, I apologize. I'm under attack.
Okay. Well, you know what to do. Red, you'll go.
It's not gonna move closer.
Oh, this appears to be working out pretty well for it. If anything, it fucking backs around this corner now that I think about it.
Oh, you fucker. Okay.
Like, that's a very good point. You're right. It hides
All right.
more.
Fine. Ready action. When it comes around the corner, I'll shoot it. Two
That's-
can play in this game.
Yeah, fair enough. Ross.
All right. Oh dear. I guess it's time to get in the water. I can fly over it for a little bit, right? Or is this very... No, he's very light, isn't he?
We should.
He's real bright. Yeah, he literally is radiant. He gives off a source of bright light and dim light.
Right, yeah. So... I guess I just gotta swim for
Well,
That
Hell
is
yeah.
8 foot deep water. You cannot stand in it, mind you.
He said swim
I
for
can
it.
swim.
I know.
He's just gonna
I
fight
know,
it in the
I'm just
water.
saying- Okay. I'm just making sure you know.
Why not?
This is a real man. He fears nothing. He doesn't fear wet pants.
All right. Fair enough.
Wet chaps.
You're right. They're chaps anyway. He's fine. You make
But
you,
are
st-
they-
you you climb out of your boots first, leave your spurs behind, and then dive in.
But are they assless?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I mean, they are, but he's wearing pants.
I've
Of course.
taken damage.
You did. You took 6
Okay,
bludgeoning,
I-
6 piercing, 11
Yeah, I-
radiant, and 5 bludgeoning.
Oh, the
I think I get
radiant
as
is
far as,
on
like-
the tentacles as well.
Yeah, you took 11
Okay.
tasty burny damage when it slapped you. All right, Ross, you swim into the water. Anything else?
I get as far as here because I'm moving half speed.
Yep. All right, Cole.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. Was there anything else?
that's it.
Okay, Cole.
Gray.
You paradox.
so what? No, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
We're getting into a standoff
I'm
with
not
this thing.
jumping. I'm not
Yeah.
jumping into the disease water, just to have disadvantage on all my attacks.
Fair enough. Feargus. You have a swim speed. Unimpeded as you are, you did take a bit of a kicking.
Other way.
Bit of a bonking.
He hit around this corner.
I'm gonna hide around this corner.
Sure.
And I ready in action to stab him with my tail.
Excellent. Amir.
Okay, well, I can't see him, and I really don't want to risk getting hit by him, so I'm just gonna go
I have swim speed.
around. What?
I have a swim speed.
That's
Then
nice.
fucking use it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have gotten up farther.
Go here.
Oh.
Do a really bad job of hiding. Jesus Christ.
You're quivering.
Yeah,
and quickly
literally,
moving.
Amy's just like too freaked out to even hide correctly. Little mini anxiety attack.
All right, let's see here. What's the reach on this? Excellent. Okay, so he goes to just about here.
Hey, nice.
Ready to actions go off.
Let's see here. Blap, blap.
Miss. Wait, no, you had advantage on the first one, 21, and then that gives you advantage on the second one, 22.
Wild.
Yep. I believe Vex carries over, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, alright. 18 damage. And it's got reach. Sorry, Feargus. Oh yeah, you have reach too. Hooray! Miss. I guess since it's already provoked from you, it'll come all the way around and miss. And then tentacle. Ah,
No.
come on. Grab him.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Oh.
No!
Bugger.
Refused.
He doesn't. Does he want to run back? Maybe. He'd get off me pretty hard. No. Red.
Okay, well, you know it's been working so far, so we're just going to continue
Yeah,
doing
I think you've got him now. You
Lap,
needed
lap.
a good tentacle there. Hit.
Vex.
And then Vex makes the other one also a hit. God damn
Vex,
it.
Vex, Vex.
Fucking, yeah, holy shit. Vex dual wielding hand bow fire is pretty sick.
It's not in dual wielding, it's just using one right
sorry,
now.
Just multi attack hand bow
Pew,
firing
pew,
is
pew.
sick as fuck. Alrighty, Ross.
Scoot in.
You do.
There ain't no I forget what I was saying. Anyway,
There ain't no what.
All right, that is a hit.
I don't even remember.
And then after the first hit, you are damaged for 7 and blinded.
All right. I already have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
doesn't
did you
matter,
roll-
though.
It does not matter if you roll high both times.
Shot.
You defeat it.
Hmm.
No.
Is it dead?
Appears so.
Same's it.
Can I save it so that it's only unconscious?
You can make a medicine test.
It's up to
Sure.
me. Oh.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you. You could do as well, or unless you want to try and just like hit it even more times. It's dying, but I guess it's not dead.
You should probably just kill it.
If he really wants to save it, I guess he can make the
Yeah.
It
attempt.
didn't do anything wrong.
Aside from attacking us.
Fucking hell! All right,
It's
yeah,
just
you
because it's hungry.
just it's unconscious.
I don't know what that feels like, but I feel like people
It's
should know
probably
what that
shitty.
feels like.
Alrighty. And you are faced with stillness once more.
Okay. So do you figure out where the thing dropped?
Yes, it's the passage
Just
down
gonna see if
there.
there's
Opened up.
Ah, I see.
Also, there's another room in here.
Let's check this
Yeah,
out before going into water.
Is there anything it was that was in its little cubby there?
Yeah, there was something in its little tummy. He pukes it up after you give him the business.
Oh, I said cubby, the space behind.
Yeah, I know,
where he was
and I said
hiding.
in his, and I answered in his tummy because he pukes the thing up.
Okay.
Oh, is it a
What do you
magic
got?
gem thing?
Yes, it appears to be a glowing yellow gem.
The
Gross.
radiant gem where he
Yeah.
got his superpowers.
Yellow belly.
I'll take it.
And from where you are, Feargus, I forget your dark vision. Yeah, you can see into
I
Uh,
don't
Let
know.
me just
I have dark
Do
vision.
do
Warforged
the
have dark
old
vision?
dynamic light majig. Ba-da-da-da.
I can only see darkness.
Well, I know a dark vision.
Oh yeah, you don't. All right, within this room, you can see that there are, in fact,
Light.
light and glowing stones. One appears to be orange, and the other is green.
We already
gem-
hey, we already have a green one.
That's right. Weird.
Unless it needs
Interesting.
2 green
That one
ones and
must
2
be
orange
bad
ones.
news.
Mr.
Executive
Sir
decision.
Duke Emerald.
I think that one's fake.
This one's a fake?
Yeah, so I take this one instead.
Okay. Yeah, you can jimmy it free from its stony maw. The skull releases it. It appears to be glowing dimly. It's an
Aha.
orangey yellow color.
You think this emerald is fake?
I think that emerald is a lie. Just like the cake.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
All right, north side. Amy, what's your invest for?
Yeah,
For
just
traps
checking
and
for
shit?
traps.
You detect no
Alright.
traps.
What's up with this horrifically
Alright.
gruesome body?
I mean, it's less gruesome now that the rats have been at it for generations. It just appears to be some guy. There is a shaft of light coming from above. Judging by the fact this dude has like a broken leg, it's possible he fell in here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Extremely.
Damn.
Bad way to go.
Now, at the back here, there appears to be, or someone has smashed them open, a whole bunch of those little stone ossuaries, the ones where you just like store a shitload of skulls.
Let's see. Well, let's go root
Mhm.
around and see if there's anything useful in there. Float over.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
And with assistance from Red, then, 19.
Okay. Let's see. Roll me 1d9. And you know what? Tell me which one you'll put in your hand then. There are 9 to choose from.
I guess number 1.
Alright. So you ascend to the top and dip your hand
Oh,
in.
my mage hand.
And your mage hand in.
Why would I ever put my real
suppose.
hand anywhere?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy talk.
Yeah. It does wrap around something that's not a skull.
Hmm.
And you pull out a rat. It tries to bite the mage hand to no avail.
I will pet the rat with the thumb of the mage hand. There, little friend. You're okay.
Makes
Squeaker,
little,
squeak,
little,
squeak,
little
squeak.
rat noise at you.
There you go. I'll just put him on the ground and let him go about his business.
Yeah, he just like scampers off, probably climbs into his broken hand.
Okay, let's try another one then. Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
through the lot of them, I suppose.
Sure, if you're gonna go from left to right. Roll me another 1d8. You're looking
Hey,
for
I got an 8.
You get an 8.
Hey.
Okay. You find a wand.
Now we're
Oh.
talking.
All right.
This appears to be a wand of Cure Wounds level 1.
Ooh, that's handy as fuck.
Nice.
Neat.
I mean, that's pretty handy, actually, yeah.
And just think a guy with a broken leg was just scant meters away from a wand of
The
cure.
irony. Every morning
Ooh,
outside in
restores
the
one
rising
charge
sun.
every morning outside in the rising sun.
Interesting.
Neat.
Yeah, you can see it's got little Hagen symbols on it. This is a clerical wand as opposed to a particularly wizardy one.
Neat.
Neat.
Very cool.
Amy will say a tiny prayer to the sun dragon, then tuck the wand into her belt.
Sure.
Alright. Is there anything in the shaft where the light is?
Looking up into that shaft of light, let's think here. You can see the sky. You're pretty sure you can see the sky. It's meant to be nighttime. You don't know why you can see the sky and sunlight. That probably didn't really occur to any of you until, you actually try and take a proper look. There's probably some kind of demi-plane.
Huh.
It's either that or this guy, got backroomsed.
Okay. But is there, any gemstone hanging up in, the pathway up there, or...?
No. You just see open sky. If you manage to fit your, try and, climb through it?
No.
Wait,
Okay.
this is the one on the roof?
Yeah, the sun shaft here.
Is it wide enough for me?
You're probably wider than that, dude, but you could definitely jam your way through. It's had some time to, break in a little bit.
I'll check it out. I've still got some minutes of this rage left. So
Okay.
climb up there and give her a little look-see.
As you climb yourself up, it gets a lot colder the closer you get to this shaft. Like, there's a definitive difference in temperature.
I don't think this connects to anywhere around here. If I poke my head through, can I see any landmarks?
Okay, yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
You're going to freeze your head.
You put your head in outer space. No. Yeah, give me a con save.
If I'd be the best person for that to happen to.
Yeah, all right then. You stick your head out there, and you can see what appears to be great and distant howling fjords. There are snow-capped mountains off in the distance. Looks like a craggy, broken island, perhaps. You're quite high up on this island's cliff face. There's a bluff further down below with a tribe of people gathered around a bunch of fires, keeping at bay the deep, deep, deep winter's chill. It is a bitter, unwholesome cold. The fact that there is a tribe of people living down there is impressive in and of itself. They appear to have wooden, low styles of hut that you've probably never really seen before. And we would recognize them as some very longhouse-style wooden buildings.
If I do a quick head spin around, does it look like there was anything here, or is this just a hole in the cliff face, or
give me a history
at the
check.
top of the place? Oh boy!
Wow. Okay. Despite the fact that it is incredibly nondescript, you're pretty sure that this is some kind of old northern barrow den.
Bruce, I think this connects to some kind of barrow in the north.
Wild.
Ah.
I see weird
Weird.
people and weird huts of some kind, and it's really cold out there.
Why?
Well, yes, that's why I
pull my way back down.
Yes, just don't stay there too long. I'd hate for you to get gobbled by a barrel
Is there
white.
a connection between the 3 houses in the north?
With the 15, you have no idea. You can't rule it out.
Why would the super special vault of the 3 houses connect the north of all places? Strange.
How about with the 23? Is there a connection to them in the north?
Yeah, you're pretty sure that the wizard who came with the families was a northerner, a Vikinger.
Is that him?
No.
No, that's
No.
just fucking Johnny
God, no.
Broken Leg over there.
God's no.
Tumbled right in.
Okay.
We would also explain why there were strange silver fanged dentures hidden in a bone pile. If it's something to do with the cold north, or perhaps even the Black Isles.
Alright, well, you two, did you find anything in the waters?
Yes, I pull out the gem.
Alright.
There was also a fake green gem that I did not take.
Why is it fake?
Because it's green. We have a green gem.
You have a yellowy orange gem.
No, we had another. The green gem is back in the room.
Okay, hear me out. What if there's 2 of each color for the 6 pedestals?
I have no reason to believe that.
You have no reason not to believe it either.
I have every reason to believe that gem was fake. I was presented with a choice, and that thing said the green one was always a mistake. So
It
I
was
took
always
the
mistaken.
orange. Oh, I know what I said. So I took the orange one instead.
You know what? Alright, fine, let's go put that on a pedestal and see what happens.
You know, Red Feargus is looking pretty sus.
Fucking I can't deal with this. I can't do it. I can't deal with it.
Yeah,
You
there's-
can't
can
overcome
see the
troll
green gem there,
logic.
yeah, Savin? So does Amy also leave the green gem behind?
You know what? No, I'm
I'm
leaving it
going
where it
back
is. I want to
for it.
see this play out. You know what? Maybe Feargus is a puzzle savant.
Okay, you know,
Okay.
sure.
All right. So which
Okay.
one did you pick up? You picked up like an orange
I
one.
picked up
Yeah,
the
an orange.
the
Okay.
other.
You should put it in that one so that's
Just
symmetrical.
Yeah,
realizing
Feck, no,
that
you've just
we
undone
have
yourself.
Another orange.
Yeah, exactly. You've just undone yourself by saying the other.
You should put it next
You
to the
can
other
see
one.
the
there.
gears turning in Feargus's head.
There's just one
Amy's
giant
gonna
gear in
go
Fergus's
get
head.
that, and while she's doing it, she's gonna
And
shoot this
singular
fucking
one.
O2 like 3 times with her bow on her way by.
Yeah, you put it down.
Red looks inordinately smug about this whole predicament and their other gem being shown
Okay,
there.
listen, Miss Smug, there can't be 2 of each gem. There's only
Yes,
6
and one of the
pedestals. There's
And we
4
found
colors.
three
and one of the
colors.
fucking ones is always forgotten, so we
4
don't have to worry about
colors.
it. There's not gonna be a purple one. Whatever.
You mean a blue one?
Well, for one, you've got 2 oranges and 2 greens, so you're missing a blue and a purple.
Or maybe we're just missing 2 purples.
Or 2 blues, or 2 purples.
Okay, so they put 2 gems on. Does anything happen?
Oh.
Yes, there is another click and another.
Okay, let's see what happens with the splash zone.
All right.
The splash zone.
Oh.
Ah, I see.
I have a climb
What?
speed.
Well, this is gonna be gross. Actually, no, that's a good point. Climb speed.
Same.
I'm Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Ross, you went swimming in that. Give me a con save, please.
Time for disease.
Sure.
Can I jump?
You could like jump to that next.
God damn it.
Oh no, it's a 1.
Hey guys, I
Ooh.
found another orange gem.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
I know it's a
No,
torch.
okay. So one thing in time. Hold up.
Yay!
Ooh,
Diseases.
1, a 1. That's good.
Time for AIDS.
Trot,
What?
trot.
Do you have
What do I-
inspiration?
You do have
I do, yeah.
inspiration.
Do you want to
Oh,
re-roll
this is a good
that?
time to
No,
spend it.
no. Don't do. Oh, okay.
This is a
Don't
good
be
time
a
to spend it.
pussy.
Yeah,
Okay.
players, yeah, but, you know. Oh, right, you pass.
For fun's sake, what would he have gotten?
Fucking no, I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Yeah, really. Where's the fun in?
There's still time.
I'll avoid risking any more, but I had to go in and hit the thing.
Shame.
Interesting.
All right, what's in here?
Interesting.
Okay,
See.
so
Big
within
leap,
this. What? Sorry, huh? Also,
big leap from one wall to
license.
another.
Yep, yeah, you can leap.
Oh, that was not that was
Oh my
supposed to be
god.
athletics.
Oh, I
That's
thought it
too
should
lower.
fall in the water.
Screw fail. Go back in the water.
Yeah.
Give me another con save, man.
Time too.
All right, you do catch a disease. You don't catch the worst possible one on the list, at least.
Great.
Let's see here. Hmm. That one's pretty. Hmm. Oh, this list is so fucking weird.
Well, go on then.
Okay, so you have the Drunkard's Rot.
Or
The Drunkard's Rot is not very fun, but you don't know anything about it. I'm sure it's all fine. You'll figure it out in a bit.
You got this. You got the stink mouth.
Yeah, he
Alright,
clearly fell in with his mouth open.
Great.
so what do Amy's eyes see?
So, as for things, what you see, and presumably as Ross fucking swims out of the disease water as quickly as possible,
The scrung pool.
is set in the ground what appears to be a bunch of similarly placed crystalline buttons. On the far wall are faintly glowing portal runes.
Portal runes, you say?
There appears to be what was once an old work desk that has long since fucking collapsed. There is a candle with continual flame that's just resting on the floor untouched. Most of these books that you see here are actually completely rotten. However, there is one that is completely whole. On the front of it, it appears to have a fleur-de-lis.
I'll pick that one up.
Yay, Fleur Deli.
Yeah, it's from the Sisters of Battle.
Oh, and there is also a statue of a robed individual. There is no inscription beneath it. He looks quite handsome beneath those robes. He's got that classic Viking beard.
That must be the
Close
guy.
cropped, and hair that's in the cornrow style braids all the way to the back, although quite thick.
You know, crazy idea here. Maybe we need somebody on the other side for the other buttons, and they have to be pushed back and forth.
Vera!
Eventually there is a... Yeah? Oh, please don't tell me I have to cross the
No,
stank water.
just go push the
No.
purple button in the other room.
Okay. All right. Perception test, please.
No.
Okay. No.
Oh, thank you.
Ross, you hear a soft ticking noise.
Right.
Now, do you want to hit the green?
You want to hit
Yes,
the
I
gritty?
want to hit the emerald, I believe it was.
I will hit the gritty, yes.
All right. Amy, you hit green and it sinks in.
The cleanest gritty.
Vera, did anything happen in there?
Huzzah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Try hitting the topaz.
Okay. There's a long pause. All right.
I hit the sapphire?
Excellent. You hit the sapphire.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yes, congratulations. You have, in fact, solvified the shit out of this one.
Yay.
It got there. It took a little bit of doing, but it got there.
I knew we were missing
Yeah.
something for that one.
Yeah.
Let me double check my little list of tricks. It is this one. You do not know how many fucking background maps and shit I've got all over the place, differently labeled.
Oh, you probably have a ton for each and every little puzzle here.
Basically. Fuck me, where have we gone? This is one I've not got saved. It might be one saved. But I know where it is at least. So it won't take me long. Here we go. Apologies for the...
It's all good.
Basically, I didn't want to have this one sat in the GM layer the whole time, or I wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing.
Understandable.
Well, I'm glad I fucking fly, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
As
that would have been bad.
a portal opens up on the far side of the wall, the platform that would be, underneath someone's feet if they'd stepped all the way up to press the buttons, or completely safe if they perhaps had been some kind of wizard with mage hand, or
Yeah.
someone flying and also using mage hand, falls away, revealing what appears to be a number of large spinning gears.
Diabolical.
Speed.
And behind you, water drains away.
Hooray.
And someone just got a bunch of stinky swamp water dumped on their head. It's right here.
Gonna go
I know I saw
collect
something.
Vera and just fly her across anyway, because I don't want her to touch the scrung water.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. She'll do the old side saddle ride with you.
I could have swore I saw some light in here. This is
The source of light were the two gems on the wall, but they are now gone. I just didn't go in and re-delete any light.
You're still missing one gem, I do
think
believe,
we'll have to
though.
find it through here.
Aren't we
Or perhaps it's in the
still
snow
missing
hell.
those
other
One of the
teleporter.
two.
Perhaps.
thinking back? Did I see any gems in the snow hell?
No.
I don't.
Is that the part of the
think we
north
have
where
those.
Anna comes from?
Yes.
Okay.
The Black Isles are the furthest reaches, technically uncharted territory, although it does have a fucking dope map.
Hell yeah, it does.
Okay.
I want to stick through it first.
And do you climb through the portal?
I put a 10-foot pole through it first.
The pole is sucked out of your hands after it passes in like a foot or so. Clank!
Get ready to tuck and roll.
Yeah, no real way to tell if it's one of those, what are they called? Spear of Annihilations? I think.
Well,
that's
no,
the
there
name
is a
of it.
way, because we heard a clank on the other side.
Yep.
Sphere of Annihilation
Oh,
would have just
okay,
warped it.
Right. Fair enough.
Alright. You diving in?
Yeah, sounds like
dares
it's going
wins.
forward.
Jumping in.
Put an
Jump in.
arm tight around Vera's
Let's
middle
go.
and, yeah, fly through.
So this is you go in.
Oh,
Boom.
that's
And then people
something
start
way
flying in behind you. Your Northie, your pole is on the ground.
I'll just pick it up and then collapse it again.
And yeah, in here, it doesn't smell nearly so fresh. Like, admittedly, the previous zone had like a whole bunch of sewage water in it, but technically, it was pulling a draft. There is no such thing here.
I
Well,
see.
are you saying
If
the
any-
air around us is sepulchral?
Sepulchral.
Sepulchral.
And yeah, that breeze is being pulled past you, though. Like, it might get fresher in here in time now that the portal is open.
We're breathing in mummy dust.
Yeah, be careful.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Oh wow, lots of things here. That looks like some fungal rot way down that way.
Fungal rot, sorry.
In the corner, down here.
It's just mostly like,
Yeah, it does
I suppose there
look
is
like
some.
some gross rot.
Yeah.
It's meant to just be like a pile of old, just like stones and belongings and like broken jars and shit.
It does not look like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
There is a skeletoni there.
There is a skeleton. All right, yeah. In here, it looks like whatever seismic activity turned up the flagstones in the floor, you assume above, judging by the shape of this place, has toppled one of the major support pillars and come crashing down into an upper level, which you can see up here as like a maybe 20, almost 30-foot rise. Similarly, there are some quite steep steps leading further up down the corridor.
Well, that's handy that it has a little rise there for us.
It doesn't look too tough to climb.
Yeah, it would be climbable for you guys. Around the corner here appears to be an old rest spot. You can see that someone has left up camping provisions. Well, they're long gone provisions now. Rats have more than gotten to all of those. Similarly, containers that would have had old provisions, ratty old bedroll that's been tightened up tightly and strapped under the wall. There is a big awning here to keep like dust and debris away, and an admittedly abandoned currently fire pit with an old cauldron in it. The cauldron is looking pretty scrungular. Bacteria was allowed to grow in there, has had free reign to do so for a long time.
I see.
That said, back when this place wasn't so sepulchral, probably would have been where a priest or a priestess would have stayed. Or maybe a visiting family if they happen to have someone, like a old Viking family's observations, like a passing Jarl or a Thane. This is where they would stay. They remain in the barrow for the full duration. Again, something you know because one of your party got a fucking crit about all of that old northern history.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Shall we continue?
I suppose.
Continue where?
I mean, we can try and search up that little rest spot for anything. Or we can climb
I'll
up.
Try and look through if you'll give me a hand. 27.
With a 27, you do locate like an old silverware, like cooking, eating, cleaning set.
Nice.
When I say silverware, it is classic silver. There is an old inscription on it, although that has had plenty of time to be faded away. Muck and grime. If it got a thorough scrubbing, at the very least, since it's silver, it hasn't, like, pitted away. It just needs a proper fucking clean.
Well, lucky us, I have prestidigitation.
That's good.
You can prestidigitation away a lot of the scrum, and it appears to read. Savin of Old Watch.
Interesting.
No clue who that is.
It says.
No idea.
That wouldn't happen to ring any bells for me, would it?
You're not like Black Isles Northern, so probably not. But you can give me a history on a crit, then yeah.
Well,
Otherwise,
because there's
unlikely.
also like, it was wondering if there's like a legendary mage or person or whatever.
You know enough to know that Theovan and Old Watch probably isn't related to a mage. It might just be a local to this barrow. If anything, although there's a whole bunch of magical shit here, this isn't like a wizard's hideout, at least not yet. This isn't a vault. This is a big fucking sepulchre. This is a barrow den. This isn't where riches are. I mean, riches could be further below instead. But at least in this place right now, you're looking at what would be considered normal for the Black Isles, albeit a bit more magical than one would expect, considering the portals.
Oh, you say a bit more magical than one's expect, but I have met Anna.
Yeah. To be fair, though, she passes mundane a lot of the time until she does freak.
Yeah, she's perfectly mundane until she isn't.
Yeah.
Just I don't know that you would have given her a reason to be anything but normal.
I mean, she lives with spoodles. Oodles and doodles of scoodles.
All right. Well, I see no reason not to continue up. Up.
Okay, you make the ascent. You can see that there's yet another one of those stone statues. This appears to be of the same robed, handsome, bearded individual. There is a large bookcase. Within it is not like paperback books, but you can see a selection of like wax-bound clay tablets.
That's good.
It's entirely possible that the pillar that collapsed in also had some kind of ossuary mounting in it, judging by the fact that there's just a fucking exploded, broken mess of bones that might well have been interred before this thing collapsed.
Oh. Are any of the clay tablets within like easy reachable like distance, or are they like at the very top?
They all appear to be at the very top.
Amy, we found some tablets up here.
Alright, let's have a look. I'll mage hand them down.
All right. When you do so, you can see that these are records, family records, essentially. They contain the lines and lineages of various families and cause of death. For the most part, they seem to be dying of raiding-related causes. There are two that have like extra fancifully engraved names because they passed of older age, which, by context, you'd guess is quite the achievement.
That's wild.
I didn't know Northman knew how to do that.
Northie will sneeze.
Achoo. When you go through the tablets, the very last one ends reading. Marker. Exiled without exception. May his name only be recorded here, and only the dead to keep it.
Haha, now we're keeping it too.
Yeah, take that, clay tablet.
You think this Markham might have been the wizard that went down south with the 3 families?
Could be. It would make sense.
Vera just like stares at this. Scrambles her way up. Do you think it's irony then that he's hiding a vault in their barrack?
I would.
Would you? That seems like so much effort for
I don't
spite.
think it's so much spite as
powerful
where's the
motivator.
last place you would look for an exiled man's hidden tomb or vault or whatever. In his homeland.
I guess. I mean, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
He can go
Yes,
anywhere.
but so can other wizards.
I don't know. Can they? I mean, maybe it was just different back then. I don't know. For me, that seems like a lot of work, and I'm not sure. This is clearly Backisle family, and it's further out than I'm used to.
Further out than any of us are used to, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Northie,
Well,
you're not
except
further
maybe
north than
Northie.
me, are you?
And where are you from exactly, Vera?
All right. Good talk.
What part of the north? You never said.
Oh. Southeastern, far off the mountain, if I'm honest.
Sorry, someone was talking to me.
Yes.
Did anyone mention me?
Yeah, Vera asked how far north you're from. Do you know any of this Black Isle stuff?
And, well, I rolled a 10, so
Yeah.
Northie's just going to do that. You know when you wiggle a flat palm in front of you.
Yeah. You give him the
It's-
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, most of the people from the Black Isles just sit and be miserable in snow all year, and then they show up and start raiding, and then we raid them. You know, classic Northman stuff.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea who this Thurvin is, and it's for the market guy. That beats me. But the thing about like old wizards and old legends and stuff like that, they like to think of themselves as really, really powerful. And given the artifacts we keep digging up, there's this little mouse boy I know keeps digging up all sorts of weird artifacts, and a lot of them are weirdly powerful than some of the stuff that we can make today. And some of them are just bunk. Some of them explode.
I see. All right then. Well, let's continue forward. See what we can find.
Also, you do find Thurvin in that clay tablet. He appears to be the name like just before Marker exiled, with that exception.
Ah.
Of course,
I
Thurvin
see.
of Old Watch has the title of Old Watch, and you can see that it also follows up with son of, etc., daughter of, etc. Like that person's
I
quite storied. The
see.
fact that Marker's just Marker does show that they've been struck from the record.
I see what looks like a ventilation-looking thing.
Yeah, there does appear to be a
Oh, I do
great
see that down
big
there.
grate, the far wall, and there
Oh.
are lanterns of continual flame. We double check that they actually have light turned on them.
I
They
believe
don't.
they
One
do.
sec.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
There we go.
We step wrong, a bunch of natural gas is going to come out of there and ignite and burn us all to a
That would be
crisp.
less than ideal.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just guessing.
I-
That's
complex bastard.
I'd rather stay uncrispened.
And the statue doesn't have a name. It's like the same like wizardy-looking guy.
There
Okay.
is no name or engraving there.
Okay.
what do your special eyes see?
Nothing yet.
Not you.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Exactly.
That
There's
that
no
seems
such
like
thing as
a
traps.
ideal time to spend inspo. I think on the nat one for trap
Okay.
looking through a hallway with a big face looking thing on it. 17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, with a 17, you can see that there is a pressure plate right here. You don't see any other
Don't
traps,
step
though.
right about there. That's a pressure plate. Man, my dice have been hot shit today. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah,
I
they
don't even
have
want to
been.
try disarming that.
This is what it's like to be raw.
No, there's
Yeah.
no reason to. You can just walk around it.
Vera's going to just wait back here just in case. I'll come running if you need anything, and I'll make sure to hug.
Alright, let's try
this
another
world.
invest once Red gets here to help. There we go. 26.
You detect no traps here. The musty
What is
smells a
this
lot
thing, by
stronger.
the way? It's great.
This
A
appears
vent.
to be a great big grate. Yes, like a large vent. You can see that from on the other side, although this is set solidly into mortar, you don't even see a hinge or anything. That there is metal, like pipe or duct, on the other side of this thing. You remember there was sewage that drained before. It's possible that there is a whole bunch of pipework that's been set into this barrow. And with that investigation, I'd say you can tell that this structure is newer than the stone around it. Not by a large amount, mind you, but it is newer.
Okay.
Also, now that portal's opened, this is where the draft is coming from to gradually clear out the air. Once you get past this grate, the musty smell increases again because there's not like a throughput for it yet. It would take a lot more circulation to pass through.
All right. Oh.
All right. And in this room, you can see the magnificence that is upon an altar of skulls. A great big organ made of bone.
Oh my god.
It's so goddamn
Is-
goth.
If there's ever a place
Oh
where
man!
there's traps,
If only we
that
had Tristy
screams
here with
traps
his
to me.
expertise in
anybody play
organ
the
playing.
organ?
Yeah, he would.
Right.
Yeah, he would come up here, vamp like goddamn crazy, and then do the like drift coat back, sit down on chair, scoot in one step, and then fucking lay down some sweet pipe.
And then he'll play the organ.
Oh, it's so sad he's not here. All right, well,
Yep.
do any of you play the organ, by any chance?
Sadly,
no.
Everyone
We
looks
don't-
at Feargus, your resident simple monkey.
I mean, I could give it a shot.
I mean, you play an accordion; it's got a keyboard on it.
Yeah, this is the same thing, right?
I mean, it's enough that you know you can play a tune on this. Like, obviously, it's not an instrument that you play, but because you've played a thing with keys on it, then you know key correspondence.
I don't want to fall into another pit. Somebody check.
You don't want the stairs to deliver you to the super fun happy slide Mark II. This time with the grinder.
The grinder.
Right.
It doesn't look like anyone's giving you an investigate.
Oh,
Might as
well, I
well
mean,
just
no
walk
one
up.
was asking or saying they were going to do anything, so yeah, I'll...
Oh, yeah.
I,
Yeah, he did ask.
I didn't
And
hear
you all
shit.
ignored him.
All right, 28.
The 28. You detect no
This
traps.
seems safe.
What you do see is a lot of inscription to the Morrigan on that bone organ.
I'm gonna... Wait.
And considering it hasn't rotted, pitted, or broken down, this
Wait.
thing is magical. You can give me a
Hold
religion
moment,
test or
Feargus,
an
hold a
arcana
moment.
test.
You can't hold back the music.
Can I borrow someone's
Oh yeah, so
Yeah,
vampire.
I was gonna
as
say,
you get
this
closer-
seems like a thing Amy would be well suited for, because Morty
Smite.
loves
Smite
Morty loves
down.
vampires in this setting. Luckily,
She does, yeah.
Yeah.
She loves intelligent vampires that fight those undead who would create them facelessly. She's indifferent technically about vampires, like they are her agents on Ceres, but also there are vampires such as Dracul and his underlings who will happily make more zombonis.
but Amy's a good kind of vampire. She
Hey, you wanna become
destroys,
one
you
of our
know,
agents?
other monstrous undead.
It's true. Yeah, you literally made it a point to do so. You stick with your
Unless
one?
anyone wants to give me inspo, I'd appreciate it, but no.
I mean, I
can-
got one floating around.
I'll
Do you
scoot
want to
over.
find out what
I'd
the
rather
one does, or do you
reroll
wanna-
for the Morgan buff.
All
All right,
right. Go
there we
ahead.
go. 25. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's actually a 26. You're a vampire and have
I mean, you say
advantage.
zing, but I
Zing!
upgraded to a crit in that
Yeah.
case. Damn.
You did. I was going to say, yeah, you
Yeah.
upgraded to a crit, actually. To be fair, I would have been like, wow, you improved it by 2. And then you'd be like, what do you mean? And then,
All right. So again, you're welcome for the
yeah,
crit.
it's still welcome. Okay, so because it's a crit, you are aware that what's about to happen might reveal you, Amy. So you have like time to step back and prepare yourself, as you are filled with unholy vitality. Your eyes turn a glowing and menacing red. Your teeth grow. Your fingertips become beautiful claws. And yeah, you know how the vampire stat block has a lot of natural
Yeah.
attacks and shit in it?
Shit.
Oh, sweet.
You have those now. You probably only have it for the next short rest, but it's quite the buff to have. I also need to go into dynamic lighting and set your night vision
Nice.
distance to 60.
Damn.
All right,
Congratulations.
now you just don't
and
short
now you
rest
need
until a long rest.
yeah, and now you also need to hide this. Like, you felt this coming, so you've got time to essentially either, like, you know, crouch down, pretend you get your shoelaces or whatever, you know, like bend down, glove up. that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Amy's
You can
gonna
make
like
prep-
pull her big old mantle up higher, get her collar nice and pop. Go down, fix her shoes. And
Give me a sneaky check as Feargus turns around
Yeah,
to
you know,
open a
that's
seat
fair.
for you at the.
I already
no,
knew you were a
Feargus has no
vampire to
idea.
begin with, like for last while.
Not that he cares.
That's
Amy
what
cares
Feargus
that he
doesn't.
doesn't know. Wait, hold on.
It's
Guidance.
true.
Oh, you're
You can
right.
also use
Okay.
cast guidance. To be fair, though, you could actually be casting guidance for totally a different reason. So I'll give you
And
that.
either way, it meets it, so still doesn't.
I mean, status quo doesn't change. You've managed to maintain the disguise, and not that it
It's
matters.
like,
You
huh,
deceive yourself more than
Teeth are
anything.
big.
Yeah, Amy's always
Yeah.
had chompers.
Feargus, you probably notice enough to know not to say it out loud.
No, like meets it. Beat.
In an
Yeah, no,
opposed check
whenever
meets.
when it's an opposed
Oh,
check.
I set
the
the
status
DC.
quo remains
okay,
the same.
Yep.
It's
Well, no,
Neither of
Amy
us are
be
setting the
saying the
DC. It's an
DC.
opposed roll. And
no, it's an opposed
Yeah.
roll, which means that if you come even, you have to actually get higher than someone to defeat an opposed roll. Otherwise, the status quo remains the same. The status quo being no one
Feargus
knows you're a
doesn't know.
vampire and you don't see it. Well,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
okay.
sure. I'm pretty sure I
Feargus
knew from
literally-
before. Anyway.
no, he rolled
Feargus
in that
literally
one.
knows, but
Like he
in
was
this
or
case,
like a
it's
7.
not.
He was totally oblivious.
The last. I'm pretty sure I knew
Was
from the
it?
last time,
He
or like
I can't remember. I feel like Feargus knew.
I know.
but
I know.
remember.
Red and like
there was a,
regardless.
like I knew, but I
maybe
don't
Ross
care.
did, but it doesn't. Super doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, you have enough time to make a 17 deception test to like get your shoelace before you approach the Morrigan's holy bone throne.
Regardless, head spins around 360 or 180 degrees.
It just spins. It makes that bow tie noise.
180 degrees and pats the seat next to it.
Huh, thank you. Yeah, Amy will take a seat. We'll see what we got. Ooh, I have multi-attack. That's handy.
Yep. Yeah, until the next short rest, you have vampire natural attacks, which is pretty good. Of course, bear in mind you have their other, vampiric weaknesses are much more evident. You're in luck. There is no sunlight, no running water. Thankfully, plumbing doesn't count.
Yeah, that'd be real inconvenient.
Man, it sucked for vampires if plumbing counted.
Yeah, it would be fucked. I'd have to be double checking where the pipes passed through this whole building every time you cross a corridor. Thankfully, plumbing does not count for running water. It has been artificially made to run. It is not a source of Earth's natural stream or the lunar tide. So, as you come on up to here, and with a crit, you innately know this song. It's not the same song at the same time as you generally know. You're a Whaler-Knight. You know how Whaler-Knight's music sounds. And they do love a good organ because it's fucking a loud, stormy music. Typically, an organ's building has a lot of resonance in it, and a lot in common with it. But when you move to try and crank out a couple of those particular opening keys, just pure instinct, you're paying them more like minor keys, essentially. It sounds a lot like that Wayland organ building chord, but it's been set as though like the soundtrack to some kind of horror.
Brutal.
It is brutal with an umlaut on the ear.
Yeah, Amy's into it. She's gonna like work with Feargus to try and figure out how to play this fucking thing, and we'll belt that one out.
Yeah, sure. Feargus, you can either one of you can make the test. Feargus, you can make an advantaged accordion test with Amy's assistance
yeah.
if you like. I think your performance is still higher than Amy's by like a long shot.
Anybody else got a inspo?
No, I think you're all
given-
bent. Oh no,
No,
Northie's
I
got-
do. Yeah.
Everybody should have had one.
Yeah.
Northie, can we
but I
borrow
don't know,
yours?
maybe we've used.
I just said.
All right.
Yeah.
Northie just said.
There we go. That's much better.
That's
All
better.
right, with a 19, the three of you at the back there, and you know what? Even Vera just can't fucking resist her curiosity. Comes around to take a fucking look and a listen as the two of you jam out real fucking hard. You swear for a moment you see like a fucking goth mullet on Feargus, and then you blink and the moment is gone.
They used to call me
And-
Elgus.
As you begin to play this song, it builds up to a crescendo that has these statues bobbing their
Hell
skeletal
yeah.
heads.
Oh.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
They
The
rock
boys are
fuck
jamming out.
I mean, it's obviously, you know, like not fucking full heavy metal for the head, for the horns, but like the heads are bobbing and swaying in time with this music, and you realize that most of these organ notes aren't coming from the pipes. Like there aren't enough pipes for all of these keys. They are coming from the skulls all around you. They're coming from the skulls in the statues, the skulls in the mounds here, and you can also tell that
Wow.
because of that, a large number of these pipes are actually quite muffled up. Vera's going to come around and try and clear some of the skulls away from the ones that are meant
Yeah,
to
I'll
be producing
set
music.
the old mage hand to doing so as well, since it's a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll help on.
Yeah, okay. All right. Between you guys, you can eventually unveil all of the chord playing skulls, and the music fills the entirety of this space. It is echoing all around you, and or at least a worrying moment, there's like a little scattering of dust, like a tremble from above the roof. You remember, oh yeah, there's a support pillar missing. For that one moment, just like of heart-lurching fear passes. Nothing comes crashing down. So you think. You hear a cracking noise. Something cracking, breaking, maybe like someone dropped a glass or like a ceramic vase, very thin ceramic, from down the corridor. Direction you haven't been yet.
Oh, well, let's go down that way.
Give me a brief moment. Pull out one of my
Okay.
tricksy little
Good job,
surprises.
Fergus. That was lovely.
Good job yourself.
Praise be the Morgan. May she watch over us for all the night. Yeah. So is it this direction, or was it like some... Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this way, where we haven't been yet.
I will check for traps
All
before
right,
I go
go
any
for it.
further. Nice.
Okay.
You detect no traps. However, you hear something coming somewhere further down.
Okay.
Vera, stay back. There might be monsters ahead.
All right, I'll stay in here. It's consecrated.
I see something.
You see
Not sure
what
what.
looks to be a hanging portal in the middle of this space. However, it is crackling, it looks like.
Huh?
And then
Oh.
tentacles burst forth from what
Wow.
appears to
Oh,
be empty
God.
space. And
Good
that
Ah.
is where we're going to call the session to close.
Oh,
Ah.
come on.
Fuck yeah, tentacles! Here.
Well, I'll miss like probably the first half an hour to an hour next week.
That's okay, the first half hour to hour will probably be a combat. I'll just use your button. I'll do the shoot.
Yep. Just do some shoots.
Yeah.
Isn't next Sunday going to be the third session of
Okay.
fucking...
Yes, the next Sunday is going to be the third
Oh,
session
no,
thing,
right,
actually. Yeah,
right.
that's
You're
right.
right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind.
I was confused for a second.
Yep.
I thought I got all
Also,
my stuff off.
This is the sickness that Pat got, which is quite fun. It's called Drunkard's Rot, and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
rots out your tongue and vocal cords.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Oh,
no.
gosh.
it's fine. I mean, it's no one will ever really notice.
Well, no, it's good. You
Process-
just gargle hard liquor.
The process is gradual, painful, and all too conspicuous.
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 Yeah.
Halitosis
just
and
get you
slurred
healed.
and lisp speech as though drunk are common outward effects. But in time, the entire tongue will be
Brutal.
consumed if left untreated.
Yeah.
We
You'll
can get
know
you good
before it's too late,
diseases.
and then make him gargle an unbelievable fuckload of alcohol to kill the infection.
Gargling will not ensure the amoebas are exposed.
Always
I hope that
do.
you guys enjoyed.
And if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in.
Mhm.
This upcoming Monday, Thursday, and Sunday will not be the normal games. There will be a Scow Run session over on her Twitch, so go and check that out, because I'll be out of town.
Yep.
So, until I see you again, adios.